up and start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all day. I'm sure wait till everybody come in. Why you gotta wait, man, to start the show? Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. Yo, G. I see y'all coming in. We got to get out. Pretty gangster. The Diddy'S Florida. Oh, they in there now. Lucky Bill. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flood in. I see them now. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Yeah. On the Gene Deal Show. 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 Come and be a member, y'all. I remember. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. We talking that real shit. What's up with it, friend? Alright, this pipe work for it, man. I'll send you on my Instagram today. Gene Deal Show, paperwork for producer. We sliding in like Medusa to get in loose with a loose one. Exclusive for losers, they on my Instagram. They make us paperwork in video. Membership, subscribe, and hit the like button. It's nothing on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Cash out, PayPal, or hit the test. Tune in, we about to get it. On the Gene Deal Show. On the Gene Deal Show. Yeah. On the Gene Deal Show. 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 Paperwork of producer. Paperwork of producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork of producer. Paperwork of producer. Paperwork of producer. That's all that means. Paperwork of producer. My boy Gene Deal. Paperwork of producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork of producer. Paperwork of producer. That's all that Gene Deal show. Lego. Psych. when you was a Lampado, bros told you not to move. Don't move, Lamp. Lampado. Next week, brother. Hey. What's good? How y'all doing, man? I hope y'all been enjoying this fall weather. I love the fall weather. You get to throw the hoodies on. You get to throw the boots on. That's my type of weather and everything like that. What's going on out here? Caleb, what's going on with you? Sapphire, thank you for wishing me a happy belated birthday, man. I appreciate it. For some of you who don't know, I told weeks ago that I'm in St. Louis. I had bought a couple of cases of books before I left here going back to New York. And I'm here, and I had a couple of people buy them, and I told them up until the third book come out, it's going to be $60 for both books. You know, you pay $60 for shipping and handling. I'm gonna send you My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star by Gene Deal. It's me. That's me on the back. I look like one of the Save the Children. I look like one of the Save the Children. I look like one of the Save the Children on the back of the book. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this show, and I'll hit you when I finish. So now, this is Life After Death, when Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Now, this book goes into a lot of different stuff that I didn't go into before. This book right here is my life, the beginning of my life, how I got into the bodyguarding work and everything like that, why I got into security and everything like that. Shout out to one of the fabulous spiritual groups, Sweet Honey in the Rock. It was one of the reasons, the main reasons. This book goes in my journey through some of the hip hop, situations and culture. It has a lot to do with a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't know about. Listen, on the back of this book, you see a picture of the same gang up here. You got D-Ferg, Mike Cockton, Wop, Tab, Lou, a lot of people, youngins that was a part of the same gang. That's me all the way at the top on that end right there. You know what I'm saying? I could say this. The same gang didn't give a function without my name on the paperwork. The same gang didn't have a function. Bear Mountain Picnic, one of the greatest picnics in Harlem history. You understand? The Bear Mountain Picnic. Gene Deal set that up, along with D. Ferg, Mike Cock. You understand? It was my name on the paperwork. You understand? Niggas can say whatever they want to say. You understand? Block parties, all this stuff like that. This right here is Slick and the Family. If anybody know about Harlem World, that's my man Slick. This was the family. TJ, Green Eye Monster, Rico, Bun, Noah, all us. Pete, all us from 112th Street. You understand? Yo, we was close-knitted, crazy. Slick had the fish store, had the game room, and everything like that. One of the strongest dudes that ever came through Harlem. That's Corey Guns and Peter Guns' first cousin. Our mama, you know what I'm saying, my godmother was they mom's sister. I've been to every funeral, all the functions that Peter Guns them gave in there. That's like my family. Go to war for them, the whole 9 yards. A lot of people come on these internet shows and they say a lot of things and want to portray a lot of things, and thanks to this show is thanks to I'm gonna say this show is thanks to Mo Drama Hawk. Go get his t-shirts, go get his hats. Mo hit me up with like, yo, Gene, these people, Mo, listen to me. They need to do shows. They need to have some kind of content. They want to get this YouTube money. You understand, Mo? Mo, you already know. When somebody tell you or somebody say to you, Mo, that, yo, I got rich from YouTube. Never. I bought my house in 1999. I bought my apartment in 1988. You understand? A 3-bedroom apartment in Spanish Harlem. A house in Bergen County. Look up Bergen County. Probably the 5th, I think around the 5th or 6th richest county in America. My dad and them left me this big ass house. God bless the dead. My uncle just left me a house in California, Oceanside. God bless the dead. So I'm being blessed, no matter however you see it or whatever you see it or whatever. And it's because the actions and the things that I did in the name of God. Now, somebody I truly love told me, yo, Gene, you can't be petty with these niggas. You know, you too old to be petty. Nigga, I've been petty all my life. If you step to me, nigga, I'ma step harder. I don't F with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. But if you cross me, nigga, that's gonna be your last time crossing anybody if you come in my path. I don't play those games. I don't know why, but it's always been in me like that. Nigga, I'm a bully's bully. You can ask Paul, BK, Fang, Tank, niggas who work the tonal with us. You know, when they work the tonal, when we work Sue's Rendezvous, you understand? I've always been a dude. If somebody was effing with somebody, I wouldn't get in it if they ain't really gonna do it, but I'm not gonna sit up there and let you do nothing to harm nobody. I don't know what's in me. I don't know why, but I've always been that type of dude that I feel like I gotta step up to the plate, but people can't step up to the plate for themselves. Miss Charlene Kim, Shame Naki, I guess. Mark Holt, salute. I just always been like that, man. When niggas was bullying kids in junior high school, I'll be sit back looking and I'll say, I bet you won't do me like that. I would always say, I bet you won't do me like that. Nigga, such and such, what you call it? I said, all that shit sound good. It may make you feel good, but if you come over here fucking with me, it won't be healthy. Let me rewind that. Jason King, what up with you? Libra Queen, what's up with you? Danielle, J 90230, Red One Nurse. Let me rewind that for you. All that shit sound good. It make you feel good, but it won't be healthy. Now, when I tell people that Puff, and I guess you say Uptown Records needed me and the people in my crew way more than I needed them. People don't understand. Big Gene knew how to hustle a long time ago, the legal way. I could look at a situation and hustle and get money out that situation with never ever having to do anything illegal. I was the one who took the ideal to D-Ferg because I was college educated. I was street smart. And I knew how to get money from way back in the Future Shop music, the production days in St. Louis, Missouri, the U-City days in Dynamite Disco. Let's start giving parties. Let's start doing functions. Let's start doing something. Since all these street crews is popping up, let's get us our crew and make money doing shit. Since y'all niggas is street famous. D-Ferg was street famous. Mike Cock was street famous. Rick Dogg was street famous. Tone Watt, they made a song about this nigga. These niggas were street famous. Let's get money doing parties. I got my Busto, my Spanish coffee this morning. It's going to be on and popping. Because I'm tired of these raggedy mouth ass motherfuckers on this YouTube talking this crazy shit and they don't know what they talking about. They trying to use bits and pieces. They're like that for a show, for YouTube. YouTube don't pay that much. Yeah, baby, there was rip parties where they used to make the plates and all that shit. YouTube don't pay that much, but you niggas don't have no integrity. You'll come on your show and say whatever you want to say just for some views. I pray to God, listen here, man. I'm jumping the gun. Let me take another sip of this coffee and relax. Frederick Brown, what up? Libra Queen, I'm glad you're working for me, mama. Are we working together? I'm sorry about that. Honey Butter, shout out to you. Auntie Denise, get him. She can't get me. No more. Cafe Bustella, yes. I'm on that Cafe Bustella. A double shot of it. It's going to be on and popping all morning. Now, check this out. About 91, 92, something like that. I met a guy, Chaz Williams. He was having problems out there in Queens with giving a party. He had brought Snoop out there. He had brought Luke out there. This nigga was having problems. He was the biggest gangster that niggas knew in 91 in New York. The strongest. Let's say your Ronnie Bumpers, I think, was away. All the gangsters, all the real old-time gangsters was away. Some of their lieutenants was around. Bimmy, Omar. But the big-time gangsters that was out there with Chaz, that Chaz used to do work for and Chaz used to be around, was gone. So Chaz, other than Big D was around. Big D, Preem was around. Supreme was around. He hadn't went away yet. I've had conversations with all these niggas. Me and Preem, Preem told me his whole operation. Niggas could talk all the shit about when he was doing the pictures. Nigga, when he was doing the pictures, sending them to jails, he'd have girls come down to his studio and do pictures of them in bras and panties and bathing suits and sell them to prison niggas and have them write letters to prison niggas. He showed me that whole thing down in his studio in Queens. I've had conversations with my man Spidey and them. I could go along. I damn it, the dudes who fuck with me because I was a good nigga and I told them the right shit. When men's and them was having problems with their parole officers and they didn't know how to communicate correctly, you know, I may have called their parole officers up and say, yo, this guy's working for Murder Inc. I know this for a fact. You understand? Or this guy is working for Rockefeller, or this guy is working for, yeah, nigga, Rockefeller too. Yeah, niggas Rockefeller too. I would look out, and if I knew for a fact, and I would go and do the investigation for them. You understand? I would go and do the investigation for them. Papoose will tell you that when Remy Ma came home, that wasn't my case. But I did them, but the PO was hesitant going out there. Pap called me up. I did the investigation for him. You understand? I went and did the investigation so Remy Ma could come out to his house. Nigga, I've been in it for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. My word has been bond, sealed, and delivered. Now, I knew a lot of cats. Chaz Williams, I didn't know him. He was the biggest gangster. And Omar, who worked for New York Freddie, his lieutenant. If you look at his documentary, he said, yo, I had a lieutenant. This nigga will come out in a rain suit and be hustling outside in his rain suit. That was Omar he was talking about. Omar ran all the blocks from 114th, 112th, 13th, and all that shit like that. You understand? And the niggas would sit up there, yo, he was a PO. How he know, nigga, a PO supposed to know the streets? I would tell a nigga who sat down in front of me, I'll say this, yo, ain't shit happening in Harlem or the Bronx that I don't know about. I'm letting you know right now. Yo, ain't shit happening in Harlem, in the Bronx that I don't know about. A nigga tried me. A nigga tried me. I'm gonna get back to the story, but I got a piece. I got to do this the way I want to do it, y'all. Sonia Futon, thank you. Captain Crunch, 6681. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. I like that shit. He knew Omar. What'd he say? Captain Crunch. Omar was a great man. He was a gentleman's gangster. God is always good. Thank you, Captain Crunch. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Randy, Trey Mellon. I'm doing good, Randy. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. So now, Chaz. I think I was on Chaz. Chaz was like, let me put my fucking pen in my paper at. Because I usually get a pen and a paper and I write this shit down. Oh, y'all paying attention? Sonia Unsworth. Thank you for that super chat, mama. Appreciate you. So Chaz, Omar comes, he said, yo, Chaz need some help out in Queens. I told him you the best that ever did it. Now, we was doing parties for, I set up a security team like I did for Future Shock Same Gang. I had 3 or 4 cops, 2 or 3 correction officers, and I had the rest street niggas that Slick brought around. Niggas who did time, niggas who was strong in the street, powerful. Powerful was on my team. Niggas in Harlem knew who Powerful was. He ran all them brothers leaning on other dudes. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll find out in the book. We had Team, God bless the dead and Team. Team was no motherfucking joke. With his hands will knock you into the middle of next week, and he wasn't afraid of putting you down. All right. Thank you, JRTXMF. Appreciate you, JRTXAMC. Now, I had a strong security team. Now, when I was telling y'all nothing happened in Harlem that didn't this dude came on my caseload. He was throwing bricks at the penitentiary. Y'all know who I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Raymond Hernandez. throwing bricks at the penitentiary. When I read the case files, see, and I always go in the confidentiality part because I can. And I seen he had told on some dudes that I knew personally. So I know a nigga had a block of cheese in his pocket. Right? He on my caseload. Niggas like that, I get rid of. Don't want to be around them. Them niggas will make up shit on you. So now, he told me he works in the store on 125. They had a mark on the west side and they had a mark on the east side. He was on the east side. I said, yeah. I said, my man, listen here. That's where you work at? I said, all right, cool. So now he had bought a booth because like I said, he was throwing bricks at the penitentiary crazy. A lot of niggas was getting it from him. I goes up in there and niggas didn't know at this time that Big Gene and parole officer Deal was the same person. I want y'all to hear me. Brothers in the street didn't know Big Gene, who ran with Slick and the Family, same gang, was also parole officer Deal, because I didn't front that. I wasn't the nigga that was around there, putting my badge out on my all that shit like that. Nah, wasn't me. Randy Trammell out there in Cleveland. Salute to Cleveland. Salute to my sister-in-law, Marcia Robinson, who makes my brother the happiest man in the world. So now, this cat, I goes up in his store, move up in there and shit like that. As a parole officer, you dress street, dress wherever you want to on report days. And back in the day when the old timer used to make us wear suits, you only wore suits on report days. See, I used to be in the Bronx and I had a bunch of old parole officer gangsters in there who used to dress up and shit like that. They would be wearing their little Steve Harvey suits and shit like that. I would come up in that joint with Nino Cerute. I would be come up in there with what else? Amani's. I was a little thinner back then and stuff like that. You talking about, I tell y'all niggas all the time, 265 back then, 30 in the waist, handsome in the face. I used to come up in that motherfucker like with the gaiters on, with the rubber bottoms. I take my gaiters, take the hard bottoms off there, have my man put the rubber bottoms on so niggas think I'm gonna slip and fall. Nah, I got these Tim bottles on this bottom, this motherfucker. I'm a step to you. So we'll come up in that joint. So now, that's the only time I dressed up regular. I'm like this. Going to niggas' jobs like this. Going to niggas' jobs like this. Going to niggas' jobs like this. I'm going to niggas' jobs. So I go to here and I'm like, yo, it's right here? Nah, big man, but I can help you. Well, what's up? He said, yo, I got the dimes and I got the quarters. Yeah? Nah, I'm good. Big man, I got you. I know. I got the dimes, I got the quarters right here. Nah. Just tell Ray I see him on Tuesday. So I start walking away. Rain come from behind the curtains. Yo, deal. I'm like, and he telling nigga, that's my PO. I said, see me in my office on Tuesday. That's all I said. Hey, Purple Moon, what's good with you? Matthew Canny. Yeah, pimps don't cry, they multiply. Think I ain't know. Hold on. Matt, don't try to do that to me, bro. Matthew Cannon, 3363. He talking about pimps don't cry. No, nigga, they multiply. Hey, Keisha, 805, 8055. Mm-hmm. Lisa Smith was me and Lisa. Yo, listen to me. Hold up. Mimi Self. Lisa Smith trained with me when we came in parole together. Dark skin, pretty blacks. Ooh, Lord. Long black hair. Yeah, we came in together. Somebody asked me, did I know Lisa Smith? That's how far back I go. She's in Peekskill now. Well, she should be retired by now, like I did. But I came out 3 years early because I liked the numbers. Didn't want to work no more. Had other plans. At Newburgh at one time too. Yeah, I know her. Mimi, I know her. So now, this nigga panics. He had Zip looking for me. He had Troy looking for me. He had Whitey looking for me. He had everybody that he was doing business with, and you now, all these niggas looking for me. And they was trying to get Slick. Slick told them nigga, whatever y'all do, don't try to tell Gene how to do his job. That was my brother. That nigga said, whatever y'all do, don't tell Gene about how to do his job. You understand what I'm saying? I was gonna, when a nigga came in the thing, I was gonna tell a nigga, find another job. Find another job. Get your shit together, bro. You're raggedy right now. And the niggas you fucking with is raggedy. My first take is not to send your ass back to jail unless that's the last alternative. Nigga, let the police do their job. My job is to keep you out on the street and hope that you change your motherfucking life, hope that you find something different, hope that you could do something that could feed your family and stop that girl with all those damn kids by you having to try to fuck a nigga, do all kind of crazy shit, get 2 or 3 jobs to raise your kids. That's my first alternative, is to try to straighten you out. And nigga, I'm the man to do it. And this police will come on here and tell you that. They caught him out there crazy. Nah, bruh, that ain't the way. I'm gonna give you this opportunity. And using this motherfucking opportunity, nigga, I want you to understand. Get your life together. I know y'all don't want to hear this shit. Y'all want to hear something else about, who killed who did what. We gonna get to all that. Because I'm on this Bustelo right now. My baby used to say, you so fucking dramatic. Right, D? She used to be like, nigga, you so dramatic. This is about having fun. This is about entertainment. Okay, now, Soul Star Productions, salute to you. So these niggas came to me, yo, that's my man, that's my what's it called? Yeah, why do you like, yo, here, go buy you some dinner, man, that's my man, yeah, okay, I know what I'm gonna do when this nigga come in the office. But my man gave me an eardrop. He said, you know your man, that dude is that nigga and shit like that. I said, bro, I figured that when all these niggas who I know out in the streets is doing that, is coming to me. I already know that. But I'm trying to just get this nigga off my caseload. You understand? Because when the Fed boys come, they not only watch him, they watch you. And I don't want to be watched or stuff like that. So I know what to do to get niggas off my caseload. I transfer them. Tell them to move out of my district. I'm going to give you the opportunity to move. I'm not trying to do that. Coffee is getting kind of cold. I want to go warm it up. Okay. So now, I put a bug in my man ear. I say, yo, you know this nigga snitched on Spidey and snitched on this, that, and the third. I was just telling my brother about it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, this nigga's a rat, bro. These niggas fucking with that nigga. Boom. Before I could get in the office on Tuesday, the feds picked this nigga up and they caught him with 10 of those things. And he ratted everybody out. Do you hear me? Before that weekend was over, he got caught with those things and he ratted everybody out. I'm not going to tell you the niggas he ratted out, but they all was Harlem niggas and they was below 116th Street. I said, wow. I ain't got to get him off my caseload now. He's gone. But he put some paper on my head. And I'm not going to talk much about that. But the paper he put on my head and the niggas he gave the paper to, along with, what was it? Was it eighth or a half a brick at 8,000? That's what a nigga life is worth. A half a brick and 8,000. The niggas he gave it to, you understand, I would never speak on it, but, excuse me, they were friends of my brother's. When they came to do the work, my brother was like, they knew him. Like, nigga, what you doing here? We looking for this PO nigga Deal. You know who it is? My brother started laughing. Yeah, I know who it is. Yeah. Matthew Cannon say, speak no evil. Long story short, my brother squashed that shit right there. Told them niggas, yo, y'all gotta eat that? Yeah, we gonna eat that one, man. We can't do that. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So they ate that. So I'm telling y'all all this and saying this to bring it up to date. Yo, listen to me, man. I've been on this joint for like almost 40 minutes, nonstop going, full bed. If y'all want to leave, y'all can leave. But I want to heat my coffee up. Can I just go microwave? Yo, can I have 10 people say, Gene, if I get 10 people to stay on here, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. Can I just go heat my coffee up, please, y'all? I know. This ain't no podcast show. This is Big Gene. This ain't no podcast, nigga. What? Nigga, I'm telling y'all stories. I'm telling y'all shit. You understand? I'm going to get to the focus, but let me heat my coffee up, please. Can I? All right, go ahead. Luck said I can. Luck said I can. Frederick Brown said I can. Sonya threw me some hearts. Jersey Rick said it's my world. Yeah, thank you, y'all. I'm gonna go heat this coffee up right quick. I put it on 2 minutes. I put it on 2 minutes. While I put it on 2 minutes, let me play this for y'all. Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I think to myself every day, such a lucky guy to have a girl like her. Let me get my coffee. Thank you for all the people that let me go get my coffee and heat this shit up. I don't like no cold coffee, unless it's iced coffee. See? Heat it up. Narquise and Temptations. Yeah, I was playing the piano, Jane Butcher. Look, I could play the piano, the trombone. I love the trombone, and the bass guitar. I was in the airport playing the piano. My girl was like, "Nigga, that ain't you playing the piano." I said, "How don't you know? Why don't you know it ain't me? Get off that damn piano." There's some women come over there talking about they want to imagine you loving them. Yeah. All right, I'm good with y'all. All right. So now, okay, this nigga put a bag on my head the whole 9 yards. I'm telling y'all all this and telling y'all this, that, and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all about the Chaz Williams stuff like that because I started doing his security. Chaz is the biggest nigga in just all the gangsters from everywhere, all over the nation, all over the world, know Chaz Williams. You understand? I learned that when we used to go do parties in Vegas, in Virginia, and everywhere we went to do parties that gangsters would come out, Baltimore, everybody would come out to Chaz Williams thing, and they was big gangsters. He was big in the federal penitentiary. All right. I was the one who held his security down at the door. Shout out to Jay Black. You understand? You know, and Jay, I'm talking from Black Hands. You understand? You know, I'm shout out to Red Bud. Me, Red, and Jay used to hold that door down like crazy. You understand? Because if you don't get the people in, you won't make your money. So we used to have dogs out there. You understand? We had a dude that had the Rottweiler and the pits. They would walk the thing, make sure niggas get in line. Chaz put everything up to me. You understand? So I'm loved by Chaz. Chaz got Queens on lock. You understand? You got Preem, all of them is cool. Big D, all them niggas, all them Queens. Dude, Chaz know niggas from the Bronx. Chaz know niggas from Brooklyn. You know, the whole 9 yards. He introduced them to me. Because when they come to the door, he don't want those guys to be held up. Because I will hold a nigga in line. You know what I'm saying? I would hold a nigga in line. Especially if he wasn't paying no extra money. You hear what I'm saying? Especially if he wasn't paying no extra money. Because I could make 3 to 7,000 on the line that night. Easy. Jessica got my first book. I'm gonna put that up there, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica said, I got Gene's first book. Thank you, Jessica, for having Gene's first book. So now, Chaz Williams, and Jessica, I wrote my own books. So ain't nobody write this. Every word is mine, Jessica. I wrote it myself. You understand? I use my education that I got in college, and I put it together my own self, Jessica. All right. So now I got all these dudes that love me because I've always been a good dude and I showed my love back to them. You understand? They knew not to put me in the bullshit. Because I'm telling you, if you risk my career, I'm gonna be the first one to tell on your ass. Nigga, if I give you a ride and you got some drugs on you, nigga, first of all, if I know you got some drugs on you, I ain't gonna give you no motherfucking ride. I know you got drugs, I'm not giving you no ride, nigga. And if you got drugs on you and you get caught, because I can pick you up, and like I might see a nigga in the street, I know, yo, G, you going uptown? Yeah. He could have did something. And I didn't know. So, man, I ain't know that motherfucker had that shit. I picked him up like this nigga. And then I'm going to tell on you, nigga, fuck up out of here. You not risking my career and my livelihood for some dumb shit. And if niggas, I always told niggas, yo, if you know you doing something wrong, say, I see you later, G. I'm going to hang out on the block. I'm a grill. We gonna have fun. We gonna get slick. Gonna buy cases of champagne. You know what I'm saying? We gonna drink champagne until we don't want to buy another case, and we gonna start out with St. Ives with lemons in it. I'm telling you what we gonna do. But if it's something go down as far as niggas handling entrepreneur shit, Gene, I'll see you later. You're not saying nothing else. I'm out like a scout on a new route. Now, got all these niggas loving me, you know, on some real G shit. You understand? I'm not worried about nobody doing nothing in the street because it ain't the first hit been on me. I had 2 others. Chaz and who else? Slick, but it was another nigga from 114th Street. They handled it. The last 2, they handled it. They went to the nigga, be like, yo, my man, whatever you doing, I'm letting you know. If something happened to Gene, you hear me? They said if something happened to Gene, anybody look like you, got your last name, and rode on the boat, it's gonna get it. You was wrong, bruh. You was wrong. And that's when I had to knock a nigga out for cutting my tires. They went to the nigga's store. Tim Dog, who used to do vice president of Arista Records. Am I lying, Tim? Am I lying, Tim? It was at his party. I'm not going to go back onto that. So I've been blessed to have love. Then I held down K Slay. K Slay come with a whole different enemy, whereas that he got niggas that love him everywhere. From gangs to fucking groupies that's willing just to be there for him and anything he want. So I start holding his security down, holding him down. Him and my little niece got us the same interests. So he become family. So now I'm known even when I don't want to be known. But people got mad love for me because I give my heart. If I love you, I'm going to give you my left arm. I'm left-handed. I'm going to show you that love way more than you're going to ever show it to me. So now, I'm that nigga. I go up in the club, nigga, no bodyguard, no security. I'm Big Gene. I'm a fly mother. Yo, I put it on. Some of y'all seen some of the pictures. Some of y'all see how I dress. Nigga, I always been that nigga that put it on. Chavanates, 92nd Broadway Boutique. Chavanates, I'm in it. They lock the doors when we come up in that joint. Ask Mike Tyson. I've seen Mike Tyson in that joint before. They lock the doors. We paying $800, $600 for gators. You had to have your gators like you had crayons, all different colors. I'm strong. I straighten off the beef between Wolf and Slick. I wish somebody get Tim Dog on a podcast show and ask Tim Dog. He was on one podcast show. But I hope Art of Dialogue or somebody else, fuck Vlad, but somebody big get Tim Dog on a podcast show. Tim just did that show with about Diddy when he narrated most of the stuff. But Tim was the one who had the Lost Boys. He did songs for Heavy D, he did Jodeci, A&R, a whole lot of shit. Not the Tim Dog, the fuck Compton Tim Dog, not that nigga, no. I'm talking about the A&R guy. You understand? The A&R guy. Thank you, Angel Duncan. God has always had me. Thank you. Based on the shit. They ain't like my job didn't, because my job came out me like crazy behind a lot of this shit. So now, I'm that dude. I know I am. I'm getting, and I know some people gonna say, I'm getting the baddest chicks in Harlem and the Bronx. I mean, like if I had drug money, Like if I had drug money. That's how it was. So now, Wolf them gets into it, and this is after the City College shit. See, after the City College shit in 91, I stopped fucking with Puff. Had to fuck with him because, no Diddy, had to fuck with him because he was saying gang, so we all went to parties together. We all went to parties together and everything because D-Ferg would wait on him. But I wasn't doing no more parties for him. I'd do it for Tim Dog, anybody else from Uptown Records, but I wasn't fucking with Puff. Wolf came to me and Wolf said, yo, Gene, we need you on our team. Fuck's what happened? He tell me about the Suge Knight shit, told me what happened down there in the whole 9 yard. We need you, Gene. And he told me, nigga, you came at me when I had a gun in my hand. If I can get that same kind of love, you understand, and you on our team, I'm fine with that. I said, Wolf, I can't come on your team unless I can give you love like that. Talk to Slick. He said, get that money. The niggas was giving me $600 for the first 10 hours. Anything after that, $65 an hour. I would walk home for 3 days out the week that I work for Puff. It could be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whatever like that. Or they call me during the week, say, yo, we're at this party. Can you come through or whatever like that? I just put my hours in and stuff like that. I was making anywhere from $1,800 to $2,400 off the books. Easy. Babysitting money. Babysitting money. Still was giving my parties, slicking the family, same game. Still was giving my party. Still ran the security for Elite Investigations at Eastchester Housing, Tyner Towers, and what's the other place? And Tyner Towers, Eastchester Housing, and Lampert Housing. I told niggas the street light was my lamp and the curve was my pillow. And that time you made your own hours at parole, I would go and do my shit, do my visits 5 o'clock in the morning, knock 20 visits out real quick because I got them all in the projects. I'm working smart, not hard. I'm letting people know it's all right to have a good job. Not a job, not a job, not a job. It's all right to have a career. Know how to get that money the right way. Where I could wear jewels, I could wear jewels, I could wear jewels for the rest, have all this shit. All this shit is old shit that I revamped. All this shit is old shit that this shit is so motherfucking old right here. I put this eye in there and I put the hand of God. The eye and the hand of God. Revamp it if you want to. Bring it up to date. All my shit is old, like me. I could revamp it. I'm gonna get to this shit. Puff, them niggas needed me more than I needed them. Because you know why? Niggas love Gene. Niggas had mad love. I knew when I see gangsters coming in line, I see them from a mile away. Because I had niggas at the top of the block, niggas at the bottom of the block, all with walkie-talkies. That knew a lot of gangs. Hey, yo. Scooter coming with his crew. I'm gonna have the line ready for Scooter to go right in. He ain't gonna wait. That ain't nothing but love that nigga gonna show me. That nigga might hit me with a pound or something like that. Big man, good looking. Cause I done showed this nigga deserve to be like that. Yo, DB is coming with his crew. DB ain't waiting on line. Right through. Damien, big head Damien, they coming with their crew. Damien is coming. Rico and them coming. Them niggas may hit me, they may not. Or they may hit me when they leaving, whatever. But I ain't letting them niggas wait online like that. So I'm showing love all the time. Because I ran all the parties. The front door. Because that's where the money was at. Busting it down with my crew at the end of the night. Niggas got mad love for me. So, let's get down. Let's get low down. Because I'm petty. I'm real petty. I might be more pettier than 50, but I ain't on the level of him because I ain't got his money and I ain't got his attention. If I had the knowledge of this computer shit, yo, y'all niggas would be laughing like a motherfucker. Because I am the shit that I think of, the shit that I would do. It would really have a nigga wanting to do something to me. On the for real, for real. Because my mind could be diabolical. Nacy Smith. Nay Schmitty. What up with you? Appreciate you. So now, Puff and them needed me more than I needed them. And that's because of the dudes who love me. And they knew if somebody had something to do on Puff, they bet not do it when Gene is there. I've seen it in my own eyes. I've seen it from my own eyes. When they love somebody and something happened to them. I've seen the devil come out of some of these people who love me when something happened to somebody that they loved. And I don't want to be on the other side of that hate that they have for them people. So they knew when I was with Puff, that's why Puff be, if he's scared, he's somewhere, you understand, back in the day, he'd be, so Paul, where Gene at? Where Gene at? Paula called me. Gene, where you at? Fuck out of here, nigga, I'm home asleep. Yo, Puff wanna know, can you come down here, like that? If that was the case. I'm getting paid for the whole day? I'm getting paid for the whole day? Yo, Gene, we only be here for a couple hours. Nigga, okay. A half a day. All right. Figure it out. Still put in a whole day. Niggas wasn't checking. They take that money out on taxes. 313 Evans. What up, 313 Evans? I gotta be Detroit. Don't be shouting out no 313 if you ain't from D. If you not from the D, don't be shouting that out. 313, don't have that tag. So anyway, niggas got mad love for me. It's a low down, dirty shame that these people on the internet would try to portray just for content that I had something to do with the Notorious Big's death. When I was the one who came out and told everybody the fucking truth. How did they get smarter than the LAPD? How did they get smarter? Okay, I give them that. They could probably be a little bit smarter than the LAPD. But the LAPD just play dumb. That's what they do. I don't think they smarter than the FBI. And I pray to God that if y'all that smart, send the information to the FBI. Send your show, send your paperwork, send whatever you got to the FBI. They might lock your dumb ass up. Because a chicken ain't nothing but a bird. You can fry it. You can boil it. You can season it and bake it. It could be curry, jerk, or whatever flavor barbecue that you wanted. But ma, making up shit to go somewhere on your content shows you ain't nothing but a bird. Send your information somewhere so it could do some good if you really feel that strong about it. But it's YouTube. Anybody can make up what they want to make up and say what they want to say. But like I told y'all, it's been from my mouth to God's ear. And everything that I've said, when people spoke on it, has came to be brought to light, has been brought to light. Big was my nigga. Not like MCs or D-Rock them or whatever their relationship was. He was a young kid that I seen that had a dream for everybody. Son of a, he had a dream for everybody that was around him. He even told me, nigga, I would take you with me. But you love that nigga. Do you hear what I said? Big said, I will take you with me, because he was on his way to greatness. For you to get on your fucking channel and try to make you seem like, and tie Big Gene into that big shit, that bullshit, you must be starving like Marvin. Because, bitch, I had every, excuse me, sorry. I apologize. I had everything I've had way before this YouTube shit. Bought my apartment in 88, bought my house in 99. Always had new cars, nigga, because I had a career. And I had good credit at one time. I apologize. I almost used that B word because that's some nasty, low down, dirty shit to try to tie a nigga that gave his heart to let the people know about what really happened that night, that week. I ain't had to say a motherfucking thing to nobody. I ain't had to say nothing to Miss Wallace and tell her how her son died and what went down. You know what I'm saying? I could have stayed on Puff payroll until that nigga got caught on some bullshit, or I saw him do some bullshit and I told him, nigga, I can't fuck with you doing this old crazy shit, because that's what I would have did, because that's what kind of nigga I am. Are you that thirsty for a motherfucking show? Are you that thirsty for a motherfucking some views? I hope you get all the views in the world on that bullshit. The Petty Boys are the notorious family from St. Louis. I'm familiar. The Italians had their family and blacks have theirs. I salute Gene because he's a verified man. Let's hope 2205. Appreciate you. Petty Boys was serious. And they wasn't petty. Now, it got to me in a way in which, how dare you? Use a bird for that. And people gonna say, well, Gene, why are you putting so much emphasis on what people say and stuff like that? Because that when that nonsense reaches other people, you know, I read a couple of comments because thanks to Mo Drama Hawk, thanks for Mo, the Drama Hawk, because I don't go on to this shit like this. I don't spend my day on this. Yo, I be spending hours. I was spending hours on the phone with Doris. Hours. 9, 10, 11, talking about life, talking about situations, talking about dreams, hopes, everything. I ain't got time for the YouTube shit. I'm retired. And it's probably a lot of other people that say a lot of other dumb shit out their mouth too. Probably is. Ken Wood, Malapane, Old Keed, F5J. What up with you? Yo, I want to breed some positivity on this YouTube. I want to breed people who want to come on here and tell the truth about shit, not just to make up content. And I just hope one day people, when they see something phony and baloney or the pickle sandwich, that they would unsubscribe for the motherfuckers. When they see the bullshit, you understand? They will unsubscribe for that shit. The word on the street, the word on the street, the word on the street. What street you live on? 1313, I'm going to say some bullshit to get some views? Is that the avenue? Because ain't no word on the street about that. That's some shit you making up. Word on the street, the word on the street. Are you serious? What word on the street? Yo, Puff sent niggas at me. But the niggas who he sent at me didn't want to go to war with the niggas who revenged me. Let me tell y'all, I'm not claiming to be this badass nigga. I'ma handle my shit. If I see you coming, it's gonna be a kamikaze. Nigga, I keep mine like American Express. I don't leave home without it. I have bad dreams. I thought of shit. I tried to get blessed behind. I've gotten blessed behind it. I know that niggas has came at me or tried to. That nigga's on point. And I know it might be one of them young dumbass niggas and shit like that. I'ma knock on wood behind that. But it's gonna be a lot of slow singing, flower bringing for both of us. I pray on that. God don't take me here, away from here, too fast, and don't have me waiting around here too long. That's all I pray for. I've had a beautiful life compared to where I was supposed to be. A nigga in my predicament the way I came up. Some niggas in my predicament, jail. Did all kind of crazy shit. Should have been in hell. Spending their life in a cell. Bars! But I spent my life saving brothers who had a life like me. Mama, teaching moments. You're going to get big on YouTube. That's your life. That's what you want to do, I guess. But don't do it with lies. Don't do it with shit that don't make sense when people look at your shit and be like, huh? What? For real? She lying. She making shit up. She Riri. And I don't mean Rihanna. She Riri for that. Sting the producer. Hell and Sting the producer. Let me show that on stage. What did it say, Sting? Hell in a cell, not living well, could be in jail, but eating swell, pimping the mail. Keep hope alive. Hold on. That's the cleaning people. All right. So now, you're going to get big because anybody who give constant content, usually because people want things to watch. People go for the titles and everything like that. And it's okay. But when you know something is a lie and stupid, don't do that, man. Don't do that. It makes you look bad. It's going to put a stain on your content. It's going to put a stain on your. Hold on. Hey, could y'all go upstairs first and start upstairs and do the cleaning upstairs first? No, I got the cleaning people. Well, got to do what you got to do. No, they come and clean up. I got some stuff that's going to be moved out, whatever. Hygiene. How you doing? Much love, respect. Richmond, Cali is rocking with you. Salute, Richmond, Cali. You know, so now, sweetheart, you watch all the other videos. Roger Barnes came out. I've been knew this because Stretch, one of our guys who went to work for Diddy, told my people, yo, that nigga Diddy Puff trying to get shit done to Gene a long time ago. This was in the early 2000s, like 2005, 2004, 6, like that. And I stopped fucking with him anyway, because I've been talking about this shit. He was mad because what I told Miss Wallace. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is this, is that you heard that, but you're going to say that, why is it that on the streets, they saying that, why ain't nobody try to do nothing to Gene when they did something to try to do something to academics, try to do something to such and such, try to do something to like, nigga, they ain't built like me. None of them motherfuckers is built like me. That's why. They not built like me. Mamba, 78612. Salute. I can hear them motherfuckers upstairs about to play music and all that bullshit. You don't come to nobody's house to clean up and be playing music. The fuck? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Jay, I put Mingo in the third book to immortalize him. Mingo was a good dude. You understand? About to call ICE. Yo, Ernest, I'm about to call ICE. When it's time to pay him, I'm going to call ICE. Yeah. That'd be fucked up, right? Have them clean up. Yo, ICE, I just seen a bunch of Mexicans and walk into such and such. It was about like 10 of them. I think they working illegal. No, I'm just, no. No, I closed the doors. I closed the door. Let me show you. I closed the doors right there. This house is old, man. I'm tearing all this shit down. I'm gonna tear all this shit down. Chevron TV. Might be a reward. Dina Stevenson. Hey, Gene. Dina Stevenson, if you're not in St. Louis for the next, I'm in St. Louis, let me know where you at, because I'm the type of person that I gotta be, it's visual. I gotta see it. You gotta show me and do all that stuff. Cause I could drop a whole lot of shit on motherfuckers. See, what people don't understand, Dina, is that I know the insides and the out. You understand what I'm saying? I was that dude that people came to and told shit to and wanted them to help with shit. I could drop some jewels that are fuck. That's why I be like, yo, niggas don't really want it with me like that. They don't really want it. Like I said, I'm not sending no shouts out. I'm not sending no threats and stuff like that. Yo, I told Matt, and this was behind the scene. I told somebody to tell him, say, yo, listen here. They made people think that was me they was talking about. You understand? But niggas know that I was in the car in front of Big Nim with Puff. And then they trying to use what I said and all that. Yo, well, why would Gene say that? Why would Gene do this? Why would Gene like that? Nigga, I was trying to tell you how blessed I was. And if you want to know what I'm talking about this. But let me finish with this young lady and I'll bring it up right here. Now, Roger Barnes told y'all on Vlad. It wasn't something I've already knew this. Nigga tried to rock me to sleep a couple of times. You understand? But I ain't that nigga. You don't send no nigga no 5 bottles over to his motherfucking table and sit up there and think that, it's good and you won't fuck with this nigga. You want this nigga to get drunk and try to rock him to sleep? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I moved away from the table. Let Jewel and them drink that shit. Ask Jewel who ran Felon Magazine. Nigga, you ain't rocking me to sleep. Send a nigga with a wad of money like this. Here, Gene, Puff say how this. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Take that shit somewhere. I want this nigga money. You not rocking me to sleep like that over no money, no broads, no liquor, none of that. You got the wrong one. I'm not the nigga. When I'm happy with mines, I'm happy with mines. Ain't nothing, nigga, I cook as good as any motherfucker at a restaurant. None of that. You're not getting me with none of that stupid shit. Soul Star product. Let them know, Soul Star. Let them know, Soul Star. Ethics over everything. I love great shit when people say great things. I've given more to YouTube than I've received. People have gotten an understanding of a lot of shit that went down on Insta. Yo, I seen some on YouTube almost brought tears to my eyes. This dude was talking about how he wrote 2 songs for Chris Brown that was top-notch songs. And here he is with an EBT card and can't get a job to write. Evidently, he's a great writer when he wrote shit for Chris Brown. If that's the case, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. I'm just looking at this YouTube. I'm following. Yo, that shit broke my motherfucking heart, bro. That shit broke my motherfucking heart because I give a fuck. And Wahal, thank you for that. Appreciate that. That broke my heart, man. Yo, Ernest says true. Ernest says true. These people give they write, they make music, and these motherfuckers steal it and don't pay them what they supposed to have and cheat them out of that, and they want to call it good business and everything like that. It make a motherfucker want to get a gun and go and just shoot up and kill up everything, but niggas don't want to go to jail for the rest of life, so they got to take that loss when they could have been feeding their family with the songs that they wrote. Shit is crazy. He said he threatened Chris Brown and his child. Chris said he burned bridges. He should have watched what he said. If he would have paid that man what he was worth and what he did, he wouldn't have had to probably threaten him or his child. Chris know what it is to be threatened. It's a story that never came out about Chris, that I never heard of, but people in the industry know about it. People that was close to Def Jam know about it. Rihanna heard about it, and they got into a fight behind it. Big Gene knew about it. Mmm. 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 Be original 1375 from Patterson. Salute to Patterson. My boys out there used to have a seafood place. I ain't gonna put them on blast though. Look at Honey Bunny, mind your business. Talking about tell the story. No, ain't I told too many stories? Tell a story. I want to know. No. So now, Miss Lady, that was effed up to try to tie me into something that had to do with Big's murder. You don't do that. But that's your platform. That's your content. And that's something that you're going to have to deal with God and the people that come to watch you. Yeah, anytime these guys write great music, like they try to do the girl who was writing for Beyonce, they try to blackball her. I don't know if they did or whatever, but it's a great. I tried to come out with a show, and it never articulated, but it was a great show that would show y'all what the deal was and who was behind it and how it was done. Excuse me. And maybe it'll ever come into fruition. I still got it written down. I still got it copywritten in the whole 9 yards. But I'm waiting for these motherfuckers in the industry to try to put this shit out when I know it's a great show. You understand? I know it's a great show. That's who it is. Deanna Stevenson, that's who it is. Word on the street. Word on the street. Get the fuck out of here. Liar. But she got the right name because that's what you expect. If your name is that, that's what you're going to expect to get from those people. Deanna Stevenson, thank you for that. Now, I got an email. This shit was funny as hell. This motherfucker had the nerve to email me. This how crazy this YouTube shit is. This motherfucker had the nerve to email me, guys. And I'm gonna let y'all see this shit. Look at this shit right here, y'all. Y'all see that? Look at that. I'm gonna read it to y'all. In his words, Jonathan Hay. Hey, Gene. Just a reminder, you that you are indeed bitch made. Your last interview with Unbreakable Podcast got less than 100 views. Quit taking credit for views when it's the platform credit. Thanks, Jonathan Hay. Now, This how sick these YouTubers and these people. Yo, I don't give a fuck about what Puff do, how he do it, when he did it. You know, so nigga never done the shit around me. You understand? Did I hear about shit? Yeah, I heard about shit. Like I told you, I didn't take credit for saying that. I just told credit. I took credit for putting it out there so niggas could go find out itself about the Usher shit. I didn't take credit for bringing that out. I said, if you want to find out, go see why he went to the hospital in Scarsdale, blase this, that, and the third when he was with the nigga. I didn't know about it. That's shit that I heard, and I said I heard. But go do the research. When I seen something, I said I seen it. When I saw something, I said I saw it. But I heard this come out this nigga's mouth. Jonathan Hayes, whatever his name is. And this shows, this shows how sick these motherfuckers is out here in this YouTube world. He gonna say, I'm bitch made. When in fact, he said on national, not national, but he said on a show, Real Street Life. I think it's Real Street Life. I still taste Diddy dick in my mouth, Jonathan Hayes said. Jonathan Hayes said, I still taste Diddy's dick in my mouth. Huh? What? Chevron TV. Did he say Chevron TV? Anybody else hear him say that? I'm bitch made, but he tastes a nigga dick in his mouth. The LGBTQPXYZ could come after me. But let me tell you something, nigga. I ain't gonna never, ever, ever, will, ever, ever, nigga, to give up my motherfucking manhood to nobody. You be fucking a corpse. You sit here, gotta live, ain't that much drugs in the world that you could take. Let's get real to it. Your manhood is gone. You will never get it back. You're gonna always have them dreams if it's a nightmare to you. But you trying to fool us. You trying to make like that's the first time you ever had somebody in your mouth. Playtime is over. I don't care about no homo half, faggot ass nigga, half a homo ass nigga saying fuck Big Gene. That nigga ain't on my time. And Jersey Rick, I know you say, yo, Gene, don't give that nigga no time. Now, don't email me with your shit, because I know you want this. I know you want this because you want your name to get out there. You want to start niggas are doing interviews because you know you like lollipops, Diddy pops in your mouth. Don't try to get on motherfucking air like you hated it. That wasn't your first time. You said it on the show. Diddy was over there jerking himself off, and he said, yo, come finish me off. Okay. Just get reloaded. You said that yourself. That came out your mouth. But you gonna email me? Nigga, you wouldn't even walk in the same room and breathe the same motherfucking air with Big G. And I'm 60. I'm above 60. I kick you so far up in your ass, you taste shoe polish. You let Diddy? Nigga, you wanted to. I was afraid. Diddy? He scared me. Diddy? You wanted it? I gave it to you. No Diddy. Or yes, Diddy. Jonathan, still got that taste in your mouth? You gave your manhood up. If you ever had it. You probably been gave it up before you got to him. All of a sudden, you in the studio with Diddy. And you want to go down? Or you want it to go down? You want to go down and you wanted to make it go down. Whoa. Find somebody else to play with. You can't come and use that half a homo, want the LGBT, everybody feels sorry for you when it's something that you wanted to do. Now, I told you that I was speaking of Mark Pitts and Wayne Barrows situation and how they trying to put little CJ, Chris' son, into that shit and make him have like it's certain clauses and contracts that he can probably not be over the foundation if he's been found guilty of certain things. Now, if you got a lawsuit against him and it's legitimate, nigga, go ahead, do your thing. I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't never even spoke to Chris. I don't know. I would know CJ probably if he walked up to me and tapped me on the shoulder. And no, I wasn't around during that time. But I know Big ain't tell his son, like you said, that he was bisexual at no 1.5. You lying sack of shit. CJ told me that Big told him that he was bisexual. Nigga, Big ain't never said no dumb shit like that. But anything to be YouTube famous, nigga, anything I got way before YouTube. Anything to be YouTube famous. Let me throw Big Gene name up in this. Oh, Gene, try to talk about my situation. But you steady got all them drugs in your system, bro. Gotta use alcohol. It's still not taking Diddy taste out your mouth. You gotta smoke you got a drink. And then your girl sitting over there saying, I seen him sucking on my dildo, but that don't really mean he liked the Diddy mount. Did he like it or did he? I don't really know. Let me check myself in the hospital because I'm fucking with this motherfucker. You a sorry piece of shit. You ought to do yourself a favor. Gene, that's not godly. I don't give a fuck. He not godly. Gene, why would you think that and say that? Fuck him and feed him beans. If he that weak, show me. Purple Moon, you spit your drink out? TSO 3772. You just came in here. Get out of here, bro. We're not talking about Jonathan Hoo-Han. We're not talking about him because we don't want to gossip. Zoe Sparkles. Listen here, man. These motherfuckers think that they gonna come on here and trying to malign the character of Big Gene. Nigga, I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna talk shit about it. You know what I'm saying, Jonathan? You have no right to discredit or to say anything disrespectful to a motherfucking real man. A real man. You understand? You got something on your jacket, nigga. You admitted it to the world. But you lie and you try to make believe that you was forced into something. Nigga. I was gonna say something. Red rum yourself. Get you some red rum and drink it. It'll be good for your soul when you get to hell. Find somebody else to play with. Yo, that's his new name? Yo, that's some funny shit right there. Yo, can I steal that? I'm finna steal some content. Your new name is Two Snaps Johnny. Give a fuck about the LGBT community. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say, nigga. If you got these niggas coming at me, I'm gonna come at them. I don't give a fuck. Find somebody else to play with. I don't care what people do in their motherfucking sex life, but don't sit up here and tell me that you ain't gonna die for your manhood. How could you live with yourself without it? I was scared of Puff. He said, see, he slipped. See, to a trained ear, or people who got sense. Puff was in the corner. I didn't know what he was doing, but it seemed like he was jerking off. Then he called, he said, yo, come finish me off. Huh? Nigga, that's when you're supposed to be throwing everything, running, ducking, trying to get the fuck up out of there. But no. You took the other route. I'll be coming around the mountain when he goes. I'll be coming around the mountain when he goes. I'll be coming around that mountain, coming around that mountain, coming around that mountain when he comes. Diddy was shooting in my mouth when he came. Diddy was shooting in my mouth when he came. Whoa, Diddy was shooting my mountain. Diddy was shooting in my mouth. Diddy was shooting in my mountain when he came. Find somebody else to play with, nigga. Broke back mountain ass. Yeah, Purple Moon. Tell that nigga to find somebody else to play with. Go sit up here, text me, call me bitch made, when in fact, that's what she is. Mo, you started this shit. Don't laugh now, Mo. Mo, you started this shit. You started this shit, Mo. Who you got your money on if Pac was to fight Big one-on-one? Big was no punk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big wasn't no punk. Big was 6'2", 300. Before he got real, before he died, the time that he was with Pac on his side, they're big. Pac wasn't no fighter like that, bro. Somebody gave a super chat. Did I miss Honey Butter? It was because they leave old street dudes alone, especially when they come on the internet. This nigga right here. Super sticker. Who gave the super sticker, Honey Butter? Since you all talking about thank you for the super stick. Anyway, y'all, man. Yo, these niggas got me up. I done did 2 hours on this joint, kept around the same amount of people, 350 or better in this joint. And I really appreciate y'all, man. But I ain't giving these niggas no more of my time. You understand? I ain't gonna never mention this half a homo ass nigga again. Find somebody else to play with, bro. That's what you better do. You understand? Because I ain't the type of dude you can see in the street or see nowhere. And I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't give a fuck about the police. Nigga, I tell them, yo, do a GoFundMe, man, get me out of jail. But I'm about to beat the shit out this motherfucker. Or I tell somebody, yo, go in my safe and get some couple of dollars, such, this, that, and then tell my daughter, yo, get me out of jail on this shit. Go take it to the lawyer and everything like that. Because wherever it's at, that's where you're gonna get it at. And I'm not threatening you. This goes to anybody. I'm not that type of dude like that, man. I don't want no problem with nobody. Not nobody. But you ain't gonna talk shit and call me bitch made and then see me and I'm like, oh, that's just YouTube. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that, nigga. We don't do that. Not at all. And I know baby girl told me, yo, Gene, you too old for that shit, but I'm really not. I still got that fire on me. I can still move around. I work out every other day in my house. I go to the gym every once in a while. I live, I do all the things that you need to do when you bodyguard your security to get a nigga up off you. I'm nice with my hands. I've always been. You understand? You understand? Nigga, I've taken the precautions and everything I knew to do to make myself and people around me safer. You you, and I said this before, and Sean had you on his show, one of our podcasts, Sean, and I'm gonna tell you, I would have went on Sean them show, but they tried to like, you know how niggas, motherfuckers try to like, yo, I give you 500 and stuff. Like, no, you can't give me no 500. I trick that shit off at the club. I trick 500 out when I go out to eat, and I go to eat a lot of different places. My cousin Kelly and everybody around me know when I go places, I go to have fun. My brothers and Sonya, I go to have fun. I trick that shit off 500 off at the club. Easy, easy. That's a light night off. Out. That's a light night. That's a light night. Sean asked me to come to his show a couple of times. Had people sit like that. Then gonna try to make me believe that he not getting the numbers, he can't do what and stuff like that. Listen to me, man. Either meet me halfway of what I offer or ask for, cut your time down, meet me halfway, or fuck it. Nigga, I get a lot of people asking me to do shows. A lot of people. And because I don't know why what you call didn't do well or whatever, like, nigga, that's not my thing. Promote your shit. But I bet you it pick up. Anything I do always pick up on other people platforms. Or for people platforms. It always do good numbers. Because people could see the real from the fake. You dope fiend. So let's just be a teachable moment. Never was too late for you. But for future reference, maybe you could pass it down to somebody else you know, be around. It's a few things that you should be willing to die for. Mother and womanhood. Your woman, your mama. Your manhood. Your children. And the people that you love. Ball that fist and fight. And you never have the Diddy taste in your mouth that night. See y'all later. It's been Big Gene. Peace.